One step at a time. Who told you that?
Some old guy.
No, I meant that for you, not for me.
That is Sylvester Stallone with Michael B. Jordan in the 2015 movie Creed, a role that earned Stallone a Golden Globe and an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Creed opened a new chapter in the story of Rocky, nearly 40 years after the 1976 original that introduced Sylvester Stallone to the world. When he wrote the script for Rocky, Stallone was a struggling New York actor, making ends meet by working at a movie theater and even cleaning the lion cages at the Central Park Zoo. Rocky changed everything, earning Stallone a pair of Oscar nominations for Best Actor and Best Original Screenplay, and launching the career of a Hollywood icon, a career that now includes the hit Paramount Plus series Tulsa King. Sly invited us to his place the other day for a Sunday Sit-Down. At home on New York's Long Island, Sylvester Stallone knows he has come a long way. Rocky made it to the Hamptons, and good for him, you know?
Rocky made it to the Hamptons. Now, if that isn't a dichotomy, I don't know what is. Yo, boxing, relatability, the tough guy, but he's really kind of soft and gentle inside.
Soft and gentle certainly do not describe Stallone's character in the hit series Tulsa King, where he plays Dwight Manfredi, a New York mobster exiled to Oklahoma.
Tulsa is my home now. That kind of grew on me.
As we enter season 3, where is Dwight and that kind of ragtag bunch of buddies?
Bunch. He's now making money, this and that, but he's got ambition. And all of a sudden, an opportunity presents himself in the world of liquor, distributorship, owning a distillery. So now he's into something where he could become really formidable in the world of business. But that also comes with a lot of enemies and a lot of jealousy, because if this works, we're talking hundreds of millions of dollars.
Tulsa King marks Stallone's first step into a scripted series.
Their enemy is my enemy.
What did it take to bring you in from the movies you've done for your entire career and say, you know what, this is the time to do a series?
I've always wanted to do this character. And at my age, the opportunities were, it's like diminishing returns. I love it because it's very close to my nature, because I have kind of an offbeat sense of humor. And I thought, I've never seen that in a gangster. Gangsters are always stern and unforgiving and inflexible. And I thought, we gotta give him sort of a sense of humor and sort of a sense of pathos, like he's lost everything, his wife, his family. So the audience can go, oh, I can understand that. So he was very human.
The 79-year-old Stallone was born in the Hell's Kitchen neighborhood of New York City. A severed nerve during childbirth left part of his face paralyzed, leading to a style of speech that has become one of his trademarks. He moved frequently during a chaotic childhood and was abused by his father.
There's this incredible sense of emptiness, because why couldn't it have been like a pleasant upbringing? Why did it have to be so dark? But would I have been here if it was a pleasant, like the Waltons?
The Waltons you were not.
No. No, I was like the Mansons. It's like,
So where does the love of performance and acting come in?
I was always looking for a real male role model, and I couldn't find it. It certainly wasn't around the house. And it wasn't until I went to the movie theater, but I was never into like real serious actors. I was into escapism.
After dropping out of the University of Miami, Stallone escaped to New York to pursue acting, an existence he found lonely.
I didn't have friends. I never went to a party, a bar, nothing. I went one time, it was New Year's Eve, 1970, I went to Times Square alone, and I looked around and went, every one of these people wants to be somebody. You better go home and start working hard, because this is your competition.
After a run of small typecast roles as a thug, Stallone decided to take his career into his own hands. He sat down to write a screenplay about an underdog boxer named Rocky Balboa.
And he says to me, you weren't born much of a brain, you know, so you better start using your body, right? So I've become a fighter.
Stallone insisted on playing the lead role, but studios wanted an established star, one offering Stallone $360,000 not to be in the movie. Why was it so important to you to hang on to it and that you be in the movie?
Superficially, it's like temporary insanity. This is basically you, Sly. If you get rid of this, yes, you'll have 360 grand. Eventually that will be gone, and you will be the most bitter human being because the entire thing was not about selling out. I'm not a big believer in miracles, but it was a miracle.
The miracle became a dream when Rocky exploded at the box office, making Stallone a star. The movie earned 10 Academy Award nominations, winning 3, including Best Picture. We had Matt Damon on this show a couple of years ago. He said in our interview, when he and Ben Affleck wrote Good Will Hunting, they wanted to be in it, but nobody knew who they were.
Right.
And every studio they went into, they wanted Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Of course. Right.
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, before they went into every meeting, looked at each other and they go, Stallone.
Stop.
Stallone. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's their rallying cry was Stallone. Followed your lead.
Thank you, guys.
After Rocky, Stallone wrote and starred in hits like Rambo, Cliffhanger,
That clip's not gonna hold!
and The Expendables.
Forget this maniac! I'm gonna leave him!
I know you spend your days here writing at your desk.
Oh, God. It's torture.
What do you love about it? And what do you
I don't
hate about
love
it?
anything about it. I really don't. You go into a fog. So it's very difficult to have any sort of normal relationship with a writer. They're freaky. They're like brain dead cats.
And you say this from a place of love because
I
you
say this
can
from
relate.
love. I live it.
After 5 decades of work, Stallone will be recognized later this year at the prestigious Kennedy Center Honors. Does it get you thinking about legacy?
Yeah, it does. It does. I don't think a lot of artists dwell on what they've done. It's like, what's next? I want to be relevant. I want to be loved. I need something else. When you have this, nobody wants you anymore, that's devastating.
And yet, here you are, still with the #1 show,
Well, you
Tulsa
know.
King.
Thank you.
Sly, thanks for having
Thank
us
you,
out.
really appreciate it.
And season 3 of Tulsa King premieres September 21st on Paramount Plus. Our big thanks to Sly for hosting us at his beautiful home. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the full extended interview with Sylvester Stallone. There is much more in there. You can find our conversation wherever you get your podcasts or just scan the QR code right there on your screen.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.